Hello, I'm here to talk about the Mercury and Saturn Cazimi that is happening on the 28th. This is a rare occurrence. And so, yeah, what first to talk about is Sun and Mercury to break it up. So, Sun and Mercury Cazimi together is like clear thoughts, like clear plans. Just great for like writing papers, doing communication, having meetings. Like you just feel like your mind is a lot more zinged up, like if you like Adderall or anything like that, like anything that really gets you in that focused state of mind would be a Sun Cazimi. And then we have Sun and Saturn together. Sun and Saturn is just like strengthening what is Saturn. So practicality, realism, thinking about the long term, doing things for the long term, thinking about what you can plan to really implement to make your life better for the future. It can also be about delays. It can also be about setbacks or just really having a like in your face realism about reality. And so we have all of these planets together in a line. So that's going to be Sun, Mercury, and Saturn. It's going to be clear ideas about a practical way that you want to take your future. It could be like looking forward to the future and really understanding what I want and what you need. In the sign of Pisces, I find that Pisces is really just about imagination. It's about the dreams, so what is possible and what can be infinite and what can be dreamy and lovely. And I think with the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn, it's creating a realism to our dreams. Like what's something that you really, really want and like feel like your heart is beaming for, how can you make that practical and realistic? And because it's the Sun and Saturn together, it's going to be like, it's not going to be like, oh, I want to be queen or princess. You're able to find a realistic dream that you want to create and move forward. So it's important to remember that, the reality of things. For some people, mutable signs, you might be feeling a little bit more of the tension of this. That would be Pisces, that would be Gemini, that would be Sagittarius, and Virgo. This might make you feel there might be delays, there might be endings, there might be setbacks from authority or something that you want to implement and get done. You could be hit like with a wall being like, this is no longer going to work. But the beauty of that is that you could see a realistic idea of where you should go next. Like if I'm hitting this wall and this is not going to work out, what actual idea can I make to further my future going forward? For the mutable signs who might be feeling tension from this aspect, a great way to help with that is to really focus in on your root chakra and your throat chakra. With your drama, with your root chakra, it's where your pelvic floor is and where your pelvis is. It's good to put your hand over it and breathe and think about the color red. And as you breathe in, have that expand the color in your mind. And as you breathe out, have it expand some more. Because the root chakra really helps you feel grounded in reality. It really helps to release anxiety. Odd fact, even if when you do the meditation, when you just think to relax your butthole, let it go. Let that butthole go. It could really help to release the anxiety and just hold yourself to the ground, because with the Pisces sign, we can feel sometimes we're like fluttered out into the atmosphere, and it's good to like hold down to rootedness. And another one is the throat chakra. So putting your hand over your throat and breathing in and out and think about the color blue. So expanding the color as you breathe in and expanding the color as you breathe out. And the throat chakra really helps you to speak your truth, say what you need, and to Yeah, it really does help to release anxiety, because a lot of times we have anxiety because we're not really talking about what we need and what we're able, yeah, in order to move forward and feel better. We're like going under someone else's rule. And so, yeah, holding on to those two together, I think will be helpful in this time, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. But just side note for the process. Okay, have fun.